Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Fans have talked about a multi-time WWE Champions run in AEW after his recent major loss. A lot of them had interesting realizations about the veteran, and many claimed he was a shell of himself in WWE and not as talented as they once believed. A few days ago, Adam Copeland took on Jon Moxley in a street fight for the AEW World Championship. The rated R superstar ended up losing by submission, as in the midst of all the chaos, Moxley found a way to isolate him and ended up taking the win. After his loss, one user on X/Twitter began a discourse on the platform about his run with the company. He claimed that his loss on Dynamite proved that he was merely one of Vince McMahon's favored stars, seemingly talking about how, according to them, he was lackluster when all was said and done. Many fans agreed with the sentiments, and some mentioned how they wished he had ever left WWE for AEW in the first place. Some made a bold claim, saying how they never took a liking to him. One even mentioned how his theme song was his best asset. One fan even compared him to Christian Cage and noted how the latter was better. Cope has not directly addressed his loss to the AEW World Champion this past week, but he did post for the first time since then. He posted two different pictures, which showed two different sides of him while working. The first showed scenes from his street fight with Moxley, while the latter was a photo of him in attendance at the Children's and Family Emmys. Both activities were completely contrasting in terms of the overall atmosphere. It is unclear what could be next for him, seeing as he has fallen short twice for the world title. With other stars lining up now to face Jon Moxley, what should he pursue next? The wrestling world buzzed with anticipation when Ricochet, a four-time WWE champion renowned for his high-flying prowess, made the bold move to All Elite Wrestling, AEW, in August 2024. Debuting at the monumental All In event in London, Ricochet's transition promised fresh narratives and exhilarating matchups. However, as months unfolded, fan sentiments began to waver, leading many to reflect on past critiques and the trajectory of his career. During Ricochet's tenure in WWE, Triple H, a pivotal figure in the company's talent development, reportedly had reservations about Ricochet's wrestling style. Emphasizing storytelling and methodical pacing, Triple H's vision sometimes clashed with Ricochet's high-octane approach. This stylistic difference, as noted by wrestling veteran Jonathan Coachman, might have been a factor in Ricochet not ascending to the pinnacle of WWE's hierarchy. Coachman remarked, "I believe part of the reason he didn't make it in the WWE to the levels that a lot of people thought he would is because Triple H his style was always storytelling. That was not Ricochet's style. It's a high spot after a high spot after a high spot." Ricochet's AEW debut was met with enthusiasm, especially when Tony Khan announced his appearance on the 4th anniversary edition of AEW Dynamite. Fans expressed their excitement on social media, eager to see how Ricochet would fit into AEW's diverse roster. However, as weeks turned into months, the initial excitement began to wane. Despite high-profile matches and ample screen time, Ricochet struggled to find a storyline that resonated deeply with the audience. Some fans felt that his character lacked depth and his matches, while athletically impressive, didn't offer the compelling narratives they had hoped for. The wrestling community is never short on opinions, and Ricochet's AEW run became a hot topic. On various forums and social media platforms, fans voiced their thoughts. "Ricochet is amazing in the ring, but where's the story? AEW needs to give him a proper feud." Maybe Triple H was right. Ricochet's style is flashy, but lacks the storytelling that makes matches memorable. I had high hopes for Ricochet in AEW, but so far, it's been underwhelming. Time for a character overhaul. The phrase "ruined his legacy" began circulating among certain fan circles, suggesting that Ricochet's move to AEW hadn't bolstered his career as anticipated. Some felt that his WWE tenure, though not without its challenges, offered a more structured environment where his talents were showcased more effectively. Others believe that AEW's creative freedom should have been the perfect platform for Ricochet to reinvent himself, making the perceived stagnation even more disappointing. The wrestling industry is unpredictable, and careers can be revitalized with the right storyline or character evolution. For Ricochet, the path forward could involve character development, delving deeper into his persona, perhaps exploring a darker or more complex character, could reignite fan interest. Engaging storylines, participating in feuds with top AEW talent that offer emotional depth and personal stakes, might showcase his versatility beyond in-ring athletics. Mentorship roles, aligning with veteran wrestlers or taking on a mentorship role could add layers to his character and provide new narrative avenues. In conclusion, while Ricochet's AEW journey hasn't met all fan expectations, the potential for reinvention remains. The wrestling world thrives on comebacks and transformations, and with strategic choices, Ricochet can still carve out a legacy that reflects his undeniable talent and passion for the sport.